millions of people pack their bags, book their flights, and head to somewhere new. But here's the question. Why? It all comes down to something called tourism demand.
Tourism demand is not just about travel. It's about people's desire to explore the ability to make it happen.
Tourism demand is very important because it affects our economy, it creates jobs, and it supports businesses like hotels and restaurants and other services.
So today, we will discuss the four key parts of tourism demand. Tourism demand is influenced by many factors called determinants. Here are some examples. First, economic factors. When people have extra money, they can travel more. For example, Joseph Sabilio or A.K. Yongart. Because of his success and efforts, he gains extra money of his success so he can travel to different places. Second, social and cultural factors. Special events encourage people to travel. Like for example, Sinulog Festival. It is one of the famous festivals in the Philippines that encourage people to experience the festival. Next is accessibility. The easier it is to reach a place, the more people visit. Like for example, direct flights to Boracay increase the number of tourists.
Trades and tourism demands. Tourism changes over time because people preferences and situation change. Here are some current trades. Trades and tourism demands. Ecotourism and sustainable travel. More tourists choose nature-friendly trips. For example, visiting Palawan eco-resorts instead of large commercial hotels. Technology and tourism. People now book flights and hotels using mobile apps. For example, travelers using Airbnb instead of traditional travel agencies. Experience based on travel. Tourists preferred unique activities over just sightseeing. For example, joining a cooking class in Thailand instead of only visiting temples.
Tourism demand is not just local, it's global. Every year, millions of people travel internationally for work, leisure, and special events. For example, mega events like the Olympics or World Cup attract tourists, not to mention millions of tourists. Next, cultural exchange. People travel to learn about the other cultures. For example, joining students' exchange programs to experience other cultures. Last one, emerging destinations. New or lesser known places gaining popularity among travelers. For example, just like a hidden gems in a destination.
Holiday propensity, holiday frequency, and seasonality. Propensity. How willing and able people are to travel. While frequency means how often people travel, and seasonality means peak seasons or when are the tourists packed within the specific place. Propensity. For example, in France, almost everyone takes a summer vacation. That's why beaches are packed within the month of July and August. Frequency. For example, a family travels twice a year in Tagaytay and once a year in Boracay. Did you notice it? Seasonality or peak seasons. For example, Boracay is so busy at the summer while Cebu, it's so busy at the month of January.
Today, we have learned that tourism demand isn't just about trips. It's all about the dreams turning into journeys. It's the determinants that push us to travel, the trends that reshape how we explore, the global connections that bring cultures together, and the patterns that guide when or how often we go. Tourism fuels economies, creates jobs, and most of all, it creates moments that money can't buy. Memories, friendship, and stories that last forever. So wherever curiosity takes us next, remember this. As long as people dream of new places, Tourism demand will never stop, it will only grow stronger.